Have you ever just looked at your reflection in your phone like I'm doing right now, as opposed to looking at the person in the screen? Oh, babe. Yep, we coming with it today. Anyway, so I was doing yoga today, and I ran downstairs and got my cards and did a reading on myself. Ciao, baby. So one card that came out was the Anubis transformation card, right? And listen to what it says, because I feel like it may help somebody. It says, "He is the protector of tombs, the embalmer of the dead, who accompanies souls into the afterlife to weigh their hearts and ferry from the earthly world into the presence of Osiris." Anubis is portrayed as a jackal-headed man. He symbolizes the renewal of life itself, rebirth, and regeneration. You are about to end a cycle, or you are already experiencing a new one. Probable disappointments, collapse of affections, losses. Do not worry. Anubis will accompany you and will guide you during the transformation of elements. Nothing will return to the way it was before. Inevitably, everything is transformed, but all you can do is create a new life in a new form. So this helps you look at two things. To me, the first thing that I noticed was the Libra gang, of course, the scale. There's always a scale. And if you know anything about this culture, Kemetic culture, Anubis is next to Ma'at energy, who weighs the heart versus the feather. And if you can see here, that is who they are together. You cannot put one without the other. Anytime you see Anubis, you almost always see Ma'at. And when you start reading the Egyptian Book of the Dead, you start recognizing and seeing what these hieroglyphics actually say. You really should get into it. It really teaches you about a culture, and it helps you unlock that transformation, that deep within. It's like I said, an unlocking moment. You know, in order for us to really understand who we are, or more or less overstand, because at this point we do have to stand over what they've cursed our lives to be. And when I was doing that reading, and for that card to come out in my personal reading, I'm like, somebody that I need to record for needs to hear that today. And I did pull a second card from that deck, but I think I want to read that at the end, just to show you that, you know, it's really important for you to stay focused on your journey right now, and don't allow anything to push you off of the course, because they coming out with all the punches, okay? They coming out with all the punches, and it's going to be up to you to go within internally and be okay with going within. You know, I have never known what rest feels like, because I've never had the opportunity to just rest. You know, it's really been a long time that I've had to, I don't know why my eye is itching all of a sudden. What y'all doing? Maybe y'all need to stop wearing glasses. Maybe that's what it is. They give you these insurances, medical, life, health, vision, dental, all of these insurances to play into their practice, their dental practice, their medical practices, insurance practice, you know, financial services, and all of these practices. And, you know, coming from, I talk about this, about being a psych major, where you learn that everything is about a statistic. So if majority of the medical practice consensus have these types of symptoms, there's a great chance that they would have X. Let me stop, because do you understand what I'm saying? Like, you have to separate yourself from the matrix, but know when to go in when you need to and know when to get out, but cautiously learn about. These are 3 cards. I'm probably just gonna take, no, that's way too many cards, but hey, let's do it. All right, it says courage, guidance, cultivation, journey, ups and downs. Wow. First of all, let's talk about the card that we read first, because look who came out. Let's not forget about the Lion Gate portal. You know, time be moving so quickly right now that sometimes we are forgetting what's, you know, happening before our eyes. And the Lionsgate portal is very, very, you know, a critical time energetically. It's almost like you're in the middle of the year and you're at that peak sunlight energetically. And thinking about who they say the king of the jungle is, it's not unfamiliar that this is the animal that comes out. And it says, ask where you are afraid of so you can overcome what's holding you back now. There are leadership opportunities for the taking. Ask what you are afraid of so you can overcome what's holding you back now. There are leadership opportunities for the taking. So how will you stand out amongst the crowd? Ask for divine forces that are showing up to the way to guide you. You are discovering another piece of destiny and your purpose in life. Cultivation, you are in the growing phase right now, and you must continue to water the seeds that you have planted in order to reap the rewards. Now look at that. I love seeing like wheat and fields of corn. I love that. It reminds me that there are still people who believe in being original and organic in a matrix type of society. It's all a journey. You may move to a new place for work or travel for work. Exploring the world gives you the experience you need to succeed. Had I not channeled Anubis, bro, you can't make this life up. Y'all going to Egypt, somebody on here, or you tapping into that original Kemetic energy. Ups and downs. Your work has potential for both advancement and stagnation. See if there's hope, but allow yourself to move on if needed. It's interesting because it's like in the middle, this card, it has like dark energy, and then on the part over here, it's like light energy, and then down here it's dark again. So it's like you can be in a neutral space where it's still light, you know, you're not going higher to brighter lights, and you're not going down. Do you want to just stay stagnant? Allow yourself to move on if needed. Be open to change is what it sounds like. Be open to the miracles of change. Let's get some cosmic oracle cards. I love these cards, not only because I'm a Martian, but because I feel like people don't look up enough. Like there was a whole movie about that, and you know, don't look up, there's a meteor coming, and then a year later there was really a meteor coming close to Earth that you could see in the sky. And depending on where you live, it could look scary. I feel like I saw it low-key though. Your life is so special. Treat it with love and care. Life can be hard, and life can be wonderful. Which will you focus on? Listen to your body and do what it is asking of you. So this is what I love. You know, this is basic basic advice to you, especially when it comes to your body. We all know that we're on this journey, you know, for ourselves, by ourselves. You know, sometimes I get overwhelmed with that thought, and I think about, you know, the very first therapist that I went to. I love that all this time later, her words still have an impact on my life. And I think it was because she was just very transparent with her delivery. And sometimes you need that stern softness because you are in like an infant state. You know, you want to be coddled on this new journey of going to therapy. Some people go to therapy consistently, but I feel like I don't want that type of like homegirl relationship, you know what I mean, for with my therapist. I look like I got a crack in it. That's crazy. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm a little conflicted with that energy sometimes. Like, what type of relationship do I really want with my therapist? Do I want to treat it as just a professional space, or do I want to treat it as a safe space? You know, you really start thinking about all these questions, and I think that's okay. It's okay to feel emotions. It's okay to feel emotions, and it's okay to feel like you need some practical advice. Ask your angels, seek the divine. Your angels want to support you. Look at that. That's the second angel card you got that popped out. Here's one for the brown skin girls. Like, there was 2 angels here that came out. Obviously, you're highly protected. You have a calling on your life. That's why I was like, your life is so special, treated with loving care. All right, I want to get some inner child healing, and then I'm probably gonna just like close this out. Somebody's jumping out of that. You know, right now I feel like I'm getting a lot of my food from the sun. It's a feeling I've never felt before, and as long as I'm out here, I'm not hungry. It's so weird. You know the way. Trust your intuition on your journey. Pull yourself close. Every part of your being is deserving of love. I love this because, you know, it's okay to detach. It's okay to feel the love in your own way. You know, it's okay to pull back and trust your own inner knowing and inner guidance, because as the guidance card did come out with an angel, and then you also had please seek the divine forces are showing you the way to go. So it's like, take the courage. Yeah, you may be going through some ups and downs, you know, take that courage route, you know, move along the journey peacefully. Life can be hard at times. Again, another up and down card. It's reassuring you like, yo, you got 2 cards that know you're going through some shit, my guy. Like, they know that you know, going through something right now. You got 2 times, and now they got 2 blessings to protect you along the way. They're protecting you along the way, so have the courage. Make sure that, yeah, you do conquer these obstacles, because these people are in the front of you and the back of you. What you're doing, you know, pulling yourself close to yourself, knowing the way. This card says number 44 on it, so just trust your innate feeling. I saw you being number 1 and then 44, so 144. And then the person who said all the time like they would see 144 a lot on the clock text me while I was recording this message. So yeah, That's that. You gotta, again, listen to your body. Do what it's asking you to do. Don't hold back. Don't be afraid. I want to read the 44 card, though. And then we get 86. It says, you know the way. In this life, there will be many voices telling you the right way to go. They can be confusing and sometimes contradictory, pointing out that all the intersecting paths that you can take, just know that this life is yours and yours alone. As I said, this is a solo dolo journey. That man is in Egypt, allegedly, because there are multiple pyramids around the world, but this one looks like the obvious. You're on a solo journey in the middle of the damn desert looking for food. We know that this is tough. You gotta listen to your body. You gotta have the courage to keep going. Just know that this life is yours and yours alone. No one can tell you the path that is yours to walk, for only you know the way. If you have pulled this card, then know that you are going in the right direction. In addition, this card can also mean that you might need to listen to that inner voice now regarding a future decision. Have courage. Know the way. Oh my goodness, that's two cards that's technically the same thing. Journey, trust your intuition on this journey. You may move to a new place for work or travel for work. Exploring the world gives you experience to succeed, bro. Come on now. You got two of the same cards. Oh, this is weird. Y'all got two of the same things telling you the same things. Set aside some time today to connect with your inner voice and intuition. There are many different ways in which you can do this, and each person will be unique in how they receive their inner guidance. Go somewhere with minimal distractions and begin to reflect upon questions, decisions, or choices that is before you. Get quiet. Know how your body feels when you think about each option. Is it tense or is it relaxed? When do you feel like you think about each option, what it is that you feel? If you can close your eyes and imagine each scenario playing out in your life, which possible outcomes do you prefer? Think about what it is that you want for your life, right now, also for the future. As you go through these exercises, look for what gives you the feeling of peace. Peace is what will help guide you. For a journal prompt, how does it feel to listen to your deep inner knowing? Do you feel a sense of empowerment when you trust yourself and your intuition? And last but not least, exploration. He is presented with his arms raised, with a palm branch in each hand, a smaller one as a headdress. He is called the God of millions of years, because he is the personification of infinity and eternity. With respect to the deceased, he grants millions of years in the afterlife. He symbolizes individuality and the desire for inner searching. If you are going through a moment of profound crisis, have faith. Take things as they are. Take your time. You are destined to evolve. It will be a slow, profound movement which needs time for you and the circumstances to reach maturity. Slowness advises you to be prudent, reserved, discreet, and patient, and have a sense of duty. So if you notice here, both of these cards are one and the same. You're still entering the afterlife, but somebody is granting you immortality in the afterlife. And that's why we have to know what these hieroglyphics say, because these are the secrets to our life on this planet. When you learn what the hieroglyphics say, you unlock the codes that allow us to navigate through this world on this planet. You hear the horns. Trust that inner knowing. Know that you are protected along this journey. I am QGH, Queen Goddess Hope. Sending you love from Free as Fuck University. Peace.